In this video, I'm gonna compare Intel's Celeron N2840 with the Core i3-4030U. The two processors in question are from totally different architecture. The N2840 is from Bay Trail and i3-4030U is a Haswell processor. Bay Trail was originally designed for low power, and they come from the Intel's Atom processors, and they have a smaller pipeline, which means that they do consume low power, but at the same time there is a limit to which their performance can be optimized for a given clock frequency. So with this information, like Haswell and the new Skylake or the Broadwell in between, or earlier Sandy Bridge, they are in one class. Bay Trail Atoms, they are in a totally different class. They are not performance optimized. So let's take a look at some of their key parameters in specification, and then we will take a look at the benchmark scores. The cache memory is one thing in the Bay Trail processor that's going to make a big difference in the performance. The i3-4030 has 3 MB of cache memory. Number of cores versus hyperthreads, we have dual cores, both of them are dual cores. The hyperthreading 2 versus 4, we have 4 hyperthreading enabled in the Haswell processor. Now the clock frequency 2.16 versus 1.9 GHz, it could be misleading. You may be tempted to assume that this 2.16 GHz, a higher clock frequency, is better than 1.9 GHz. That's not actually the case. The Bay Trail, as I said, is power optimized, and it takes only 7.5 watt. That's the TDP rating. You are expected to make that kind of cooling arrangement for 7.5 watt. It's proportional to the power that processor dissipates, and for Haswell it's 15 watts. So we'll take a look at the other thing, but let's take a look at their pass mark score. So it's 1067 for N2840 versus 2705 for i3-4030U. So obviously, as I said earlier, the Celeron and all the processors in Bay Trail, Atom, and all these series, these have a substantially lower processing power. They are good for doing like website, web browsing, and things like that. But if you are looking for anything decent in computing, I would say you go for i3. And even in the power consumption scenario, the newer Skylake Core M processors, they are very decent. They have power consumption down to 4.5 watt, and you don't have to keep the performance low. Obviously, the Atom or Bay Trail processor are designed for low cost. So let's take a look at if Intel gives prices. These Atom processors are $107 versus $281 for the Core i3-4030U. So you should be able to get notebooks or netbooks based on the Bay Trail processor for something like $250 to $300. But if you can pay a little extra, spend like $450 to $500, you can get a decent Core i3 processor. Hope this information helps you. Thanks for taking a look.